Well, we see the mining industry a lot bigger than what it is today. We also see the mining industry as probably needing to focus a lot on becoming more cost effective. We believe that the mining organizations of the future will also have to be very focused on retaining their staff and making sure that they are empowered and that they feel being at that particular mine is a good place to work. They would want to stay.
Good question. There's two big key drivers in the mining industry at the moment. That we see is the business improvement as far as managing the mine cycles and being a little bit smarter about how resources are used. And the other area, of course, is the mining automation. There's a big focus now on actually getting smart equipment, smart machinery at the mine face to actually replace, I suppose, a lot of the high cost of manning these mines and the high turnover of employees and mining staff. So we're getting a lot of inquiries, I suppose, from large mining companies to say, right, okay, how can we move to the next stage and actually operate automatic equipment and actually have live data coming from truck fleets or coming from underground equipment, so that we can actually have a more control and more live information.
I think that the consolidation within the mining industry is going to continue. The acquisitions of smaller companies by larger companies. I think there's a heavy presence and a penetration towards next generation initiatives around remote operation centres and remote operability, also autonomy, and in support of that, once again, a view and a vision towards optimisation and integrated planning within complex mining businesses.
Well, that's a very big question, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of financial analysts in the world contemplating that question. I think there will be consolidation. There'll be some winners and some losers. Obviously, the health of the Chinese economy is a major driver for the success of the mining industry in Australia. And I think the companies that can, I guess, exploit the volume opportunities that they have at the moment to shift product quickly while this great window of opportunity exists, and that manage costs well, so that are accurate in their processes, that are accurate in their business systems and their frameworks. So I think it's about a culture of excellence, and it's about all of the sort of elements and teams and functions within the business understanding, how they contribute to that strategy and how they contribute to that value that their customers are demanding.
The industry faces many challenges in terms of the lack of skills and people to satisfy the production requirements going forward, and having a more systematic approach to both training and production is a key component of that. We hope to be able to assist them with more formalised methods of production management, which encompass a component of business improvement.
I think 2 to 3 years is a reasonably short time, so the mining industry, I think, will be on the same path, especially in Australia. We have a huge amount of new projects coming on board, capital being invested, and new capacity being generated. We also believe that the market is not going to change substantially in terms of demand for those resources. So what this would do, though, would create increasing pressures on resources, and I mean resources in terms of people and materials across all those projects in Australia. So this will be a challenge with increasing cost, things like that we all have to manage. Especially the people side, we know how important it is. Innovative ideas in that area to retain, attract, upskill, make people work safely, I think will go a long way in the mining industry and will have a huge potential. Secondly, I think we need to understand the global market. I think there is sovereign debt risks and volatility. They will impact mining conditions, so increasing some risk for mining companies. So in this context, I think mining, developing a business improvement or business excellence, and having that intelligence within the organization that can really leverage that on once challenges or the market condition change for whatever reason. What has been seen in my experience in some projects in the past, that done just before the global financial crisis, around the financial crisis, those people with intelligence or business improvement, valuation, understanding what the priority bottlenecks of your industry, of your companies are, they really help you when things do change, because they understand what the levers are and how you can make decisions. So To link it back, I think the business improvement will really help the companies going forward to tackle the challenges as they come.
In the next 2 to 3 years, process improvement in the mining industry is going to be very important. A lot to do with the fact that there's going to be change in the industry, there's going to be more competition, there might be a slight downturn in supply and requirements. So I think having more intelligence about your business and have better understanding of your processes allow you to adapt to that change better.